Hi, thanks for stopping by. I'm Jerrel from Sungrand. I'm the developer of the Silver Falls games. Today, I want to share with you a bit of the gameplay and the features in Silver Falls Ghoul Busters. Now, Ghoul Busters launched earlier this year on the 3DS. Very excited about that, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting the game, enjoying the game. Thank you. So today, I want to share some of the special features that are coming to the Switch version of Ghoul Busters. Let's go ahead and open up the special FX here. Let's see. So I quite like the old TV effect. It reminds me of the old CRT that I grew up playing, and it looks like my dog wants to join in on the video as well. He's very adorable. Let's see here. So we'll just quickly scroll through the effects, and I'll let you have a look. We have rain. This adds a really chill vibe to the scene. The rain lands and interacts with the environment. Although I could bring that up in this video. I just want to make a quick video just showing some of the effects. We have Awakening Remake. I wonder what that could be about. We have Vintage Computer. We have a Woolly. And there's an alert here that says, alert, this effect will make it difficult to read story texts. There are some effects that are mainly just for fun. If you've already seen the story, then I would recommend that's when you could use some of these effects, as some of them might make it very difficult to read text. We have Old Movie Gimmick. I wonder what that could be. We have Painting. And again, that might make it difficult to read the story text. Now on the TV, if you have it in docked mode, the game runs at a higher resolution, so it'll still be easy to read the text, but in handheld mode, that's in low resolution, might be a bit more difficult to read the text. We have Moonlight Fog, and we have None to go back to the standard mode of the game that is the same as the 3DS version. We also have Crayon, Hyper Retro, which will make it difficult to read the story text. Alright, so let's just go ahead and pick, for example, let's see. Let's try Moonlight Fog. Oh, I think I shared a bit of that before. Let's go Hyper Retro just for a bit of a laugh, and we'll pick a different color. Let's try pink. Okay. Now, color palettes are a feature that people have been asking for a while, and on the 3DS I was not able to implement that, but on the Switch I am able to do that. Let's just let's go ahead and I'll just do a boss fight. How about that? Now, my capture card is not great, so the frame rate of this, because of my capture card, the frame rate will look choppier than it is, and also I can't capture sound from my capture card, even though it says I should be able to. Now you might be wondering, there's no touchscreen, so how do you access the virtual pet? So if you hold the ZL button, you can see your menu pops up. Oh, I'm in the way of the virtual pet. So you hold ZL and press L, and you can see that activates the virtual pet, and then that makes the sound that causes the monster to retract its spikes. You can also see that my items come up on the right-hand side because there's no touchscreen that's always available now. You hold ZL, ZL for my people who don't say Z, and you can see that the face buttons and the right analog stick correlate to the items. If I wanted to use an umbrella, I can press B, and there we go. Still aim your shots, just the same. You hold ZR to aim your slingshot. Ooh, I can react there. And your right analog stick. If I wanted a balloon, I could push. Left on the right analog stick. Oh, there maybe. Something else. Okay. You can use your helicopter by pushing the right analog stick down. Now I've got a little helicopter. What a nice little helicopter. And you also can access your dynamite. Got me. And it's been slowing down. And if you haven't played the game yet, there is an item called Hyper Candy, which is your slow-mo. I'm just going to eat some jelly beans here. The Y button, as you can see, is Hyper Candy. So if I eat that Hyper Candy, the game moves in slow motion, which allows me to perform some very precise maneuvering with less room for error, because it's moving a bit slower, which allows me to navigate in between enemies and obstacles easier. Of course, these items, you are able to purchase them by collecting bottle caps and box tops. You trade in 3 box tops and you get a fabulous prize. I'm just going to back out to the title screen here. So you can see the Hyper Retro filter made the resolution very low. and that, of course, is to help it look a little bit more like a Game Boy game. I quite like the old 2D effect, the rain. I'll show you what the rain looks like. Let's go ahead and swap to... not quite right. Let's go for yellow-green. How about that? And we have this lovely yellow-green. I went straight into it, face into the spikes, straight into it. I guess I picked the wrong stage to show an example here, but you can see this just nice vibe with the rain. Maybe there's a hole at the top of the cave, and the rain is coming in there. Oops, oh, like thumps. Oh, ah. So, one thing that I've received comments on that people asked about is early on people said, "Oh, the knockback seems way too high. You get hit quite far." So that is part of the balance and core design of the game, is that there isn't one single threat really that you should be worried about. You can see you can take 6 hits before your character's defeated. So getting hit by an enemy isn't so much of a consequence. It's what happens after you get hit, because you can be knocked out of your trajectory if you're trying to do platforming, and that will ruin everything. And how you react to that determines whether or not you're going to fail the next part of what happens next. And also, enemies that, they do one hit, it's not a lot of damage, but they can knock you into an enemy that actually can kill you in one hit. For example, these spikes here. And as you saw, you can be knocked into things. And it results in this sense of interaction in your environment. And to me, it helps me feel, as a gamer, it helps me feel like this environment, the whole thing is pretty dangerous and it's trying to destroy me. And it feels like this world exists together, and that these different elements of this world work together. That was something that I'd considered from a game design standpoint, and why I had designed this with a pretty high amount of health for your characters and such high knockback. Let's try Virtual Red, and let's try Vintage Computer. I won't go through all of the filters here. I just want to share some of them, and we can do a live stream in a couple days, and we can hang out and chat, and we can go through more of the filters. I quite enjoy this filter here. I wanted something that reminded me of my old DOS computers. I had an old Tandy when I was a kid, and I played Less Manly Search for the King. And I played that with my siblings and thought it was pretty fantastic. So you sort of have these dots on the screen, and it feels like you're looking at an old monitor. And yes, the color scheme is Virtual Red, just to harken back to the days of Mario Virtual Tennis. Okay, see. And that's the point of having the high knockback, is it puts you in a greater danger than just taking some damage. And I think that builds a sense of fun and dynamic with this scene. It also builds the sense of resentment towards these things, that they shouldn't have killed you, but they knocked you off the edge just barely. And I think having resentment towards the creatures or the monsters in your game, I think that's an important dynamic that you should build with your players, because if they have this resentment towards the monsters, it feels much more satisfying when they do defeat that monster, and you sort of get your revenge, you get some justice. Oh no. Ooh, wow. Those slime almost messed me up, so I missed the flag, but I'll do this bottom one. Anyway, that's all I will share for today. I don't want to show all of the filters right now, but I would like to share them in a future live stream, so we can all hang out and chat, and we can discuss and see what else there is new in Ghoul Busters. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you are all healthy, happy, and I hope you're all enjoying some awesome games. We've got an exciting year, rest of the year, and we also have a very exciting lineup for 2023. So please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around.